Alright folks, not that much news to talk about, so I've been playing the Japanese heavy tanks, the 𝗕𝗲𝘃𝘁, the 𝗕𝗲𝘃𝘁𝘁, those are alright. If you like the Tiger 131 or heavy tank number 6, it feels right at home, right? It's average, it's okay, but this vehicle, the one at tier 8, the Type 57, it is exquisite. Holy crap, this vehicle is good. It is so much better than the Super Test. Super Test version had a stock 90mm, so the stock grind is actually much better without the stock 90. You work with the intermediate 105 up to the actual 105, but 12 degrees of gun depression, 𝗕𝗲𝘀𝘁𝘁 chisel hull front, and tough turret front. There's a periscope in front of the cupola, so not actually that big of a weak spot too. So this vehicle is so good. In the myriad of 10 degrees or 8 degrees of gun depression, 12 degrees feels like a godsend. Feels like you have the Excalibur in your hands. It is so good. You can make more use of any important hull down position even more effectively with 12 degrees of gun depression. The only downside to this vehicle is the gold shell doesn't have that big of a punch, only 250mm pen, and there's lack of a loader, so no intuition or safe stowage, but that is it. 12 degrees is so fun. I mean, this is the first time I played a tech tree vehicle and actually wanted to play more. So it's like playing with the 𝗲𝗄, except you actually have hull armor and turret armor and actually workable dispersion factors too with the rammer. But yeah, definitely go for this vehicle. This is the jewel of the whole tech line. Definitely. Tier 9, whatever. Hull armor is not as good. You have to work with the hydropneumatic suspension for the 12 degrees of gun depression. This thing has it right off the bat. There's no tilting of the hull. You don't need to work with that stuff. Just you have it right off the bat. Straight. So good. Tier 10 is even worse, so nothing to talk about there, but this vehicle. Originally, I rated it at 5.75 to about 6.5. On a good day, this is a 7. This is a real good vehicle. Definitely 6.5, no question. No question. You'll make so much more use of hull down positions like crazy. Choice armor angles. You have more threatening positions than opponents with the same locations. So good. And plus, they're playing Russian tanks without gun depression onto a hill. For some reason. Lower plate is still kind of big against squash heads. Okay. And there's a Doom Turtle looking at me. But if you like the American heavy tanks, you'll like this vehicle. It feels Russian, except so much more gun depression. So much more. Even the smallest crevice or hill you can make use of as a hull down position where normally you cannot. Cupola is still at an angle. So this is stock. I have the stock variation of the vehicle with the upgraded turret, but Doom Turtle is pushing. I'm faced off against a 257. His armor is good. I have to use gold shell at 250mm of pen. I try to jam into the upper plate. Yeah, I still have a pike nose. Can I go for the Doom Turtle? I have to go for one of these targets. Yep, upper plate is weaker, especially if you're angled. Right, 𝗲𝗄𝘃𝘆 is going after the Doom Turtle. I'm working the 257. Yeah, it's no gun depression. I've been rambling for a little bit. Crap. Just gushing about this vehicle. Gushing about this thing. High explosive anti-tank is good, but once you switch to the top gun, you get APCR, which is not as effective against S-tanks. But that is most of the downside. You get better shell velocity with APCR, but gun cooling is also fine. You get actually 0.25 accuracy with the cooling, with 100% crew and vents and emergency arms and other stuff, but base accuracy without the cooling is 0.37 with field mods, which is actually not half bad. God damn. So good of a hull down monster. I mean, with the map design nowadays, it's all hull down, all freaking corridor maps. This thing will freaking shine in almost all the maps, other than like 𝗲𝗃𝘀𝘁 or something. That's it, only 𝗲𝗃𝘀𝘁. But then again, there's a big hill on 𝗲𝗃𝘁𝘁, so it's not the worst too. But give me Lakeville, give me the Valley. Oh my god, this is such a good vehicle. I wonder how well it will perform in front lines. It's not the fastest of the bunch, but hey.
Ready to fire. Target is gone.
So stock 105 is dramatically better than the stock 90 from the super test, but hey, I have actually partners or teammates supporting me with this match. You'll see what happens when this side of the map is not contested. So let's take a look. Same map, same spawn, but this time I'm fully upgraded with a few fuel mods. So it's a little bit better, but still devastating 12 degrees of gun depression, now with better penetration for AP rounds. So going towards the same spot, but everybody clusterfucks and drive into your vehicle, traffic jam like idiots. But this time, there are no supports. Yeah, I'm not stupid, so I'm not going to go towards the hill by myself and getting flanked by a bunch of them or swarmed. So I'm going to stay here and camp base. But at least we have a VK covering our ass, so that's nice. But usually they'll go for the bush. Usually. I was expecting an ELC or something, but at least we have a medium tank covering our ass too. It's quiet. 𝗲𝗲𝘃𝘆𝘃𝘃. See, this small crevice, I can use it as a hull down with the gun depression. That is so much better than normally. Oh, Caliban with the high explosive. Tried to snipe the cupola. I got the cupola, but hit the periscope. The periscope absorbed the shot. Gold shell. Not the most gun depression, I guess. The Yo tank is pushing. The VK is AFK. Oh no, he's still there. He's just reading the news. There's nobody here. At least he's not that far away from the keyboard. Smallest of hills, like this one. So good with gun depression now. And the upper plate is viable compared to Mills, like 80mm or something. And plus, it mills like a 30-ton tank. Weighs absolutely nothing. It's so lightweight of a heavy. I'm surprised the Yo only pushed by himself without the help of the 𝗲𝗲𝘃𝘃𝘁 or the Caliban. It is cooled, but it's a small cupola. Caliban is still on the hill. SU-130PM is charging forwards a little bit. But yeah, we have all day. I wanted the side of the turret, but he exposed the side armor. And he's on fire. Oh, jeez. Not worth, bro. Yeah, not worth. The VK has a 105 from the sound of it. Doesn't have the 128. Caliban's here. Still trying to go for the 𝗕𝗲𝘀𝘁, but small target as well. 𝗲𝗲𝘃𝘆 is still holding back. But now they're ELC and the ISU with the 122 too. Doesn't have a big gun. It's stock. ELC finishes run.
Enemy vanquished.
And gun depression and gun elevation is good. So 𝗲𝗃 has the gun depression but not the elevation. This thing has both.
We pierced our enemy's shield.
Nice hits. Caliban is by himself with the ISU. I have the gun depression but there's still a rock in the way. It is a high explosive round and I do have a big freaking lower plate. Aha.
Piercing our enemy's shield.
I have the gun depression, son.
Your armor is damaged.
Alright. The town fell when all the heavy tanks went there. Alright. Pull back to defend. Oh no. Cool.
Eliminated.
Accuracy is good.
Piercing our enemy's shield.
So good of a gun depression. Holy crap. Look at this angle. It is insane. Let's see. Look at this angle. It's insane gun depression. That is nuts. Not if you're wiggling about. Try for the 𝗕𝗲𝘃𝘆. Did he drive into a wall?
Outworlder laid to rest.
Immediate stop. Oh, bad shot. What the hell did that shell go? Just what? I mean, I get there were a few stairs in the way, but the stairs were destroyed. What? Okay. Alright, back to cooling, I guess. Yeah, this vehicle is good. Definitely worth it. It's one of the better tier 8 heavy tanks. It's not broken. It is honest. To put a lack of good word for it. It is an honest vehicle, but hell, 12 degrees is exquisite among the myriad of 10 degrees or 8 degrees. It is so good. But it's not broken like a BZ-176 per se, right?
Enemy
So
eliminated.
definitely will catch a few vehicles off guard, especially the Troyish armor and the turret. So good. Yeah, one of the few tech tree tanks I'm actually excited to play out of the normal lineup. So normally it feels like a chore that you're playing World of Tanks. I had to finish daily missions or battle pass stuff, marathons, but it's actually fun to play with this vehicle. So comfortable of a gun. Now you don't have to work with the hydrodynamic suspension thing. Just straight up 12 degrees of gun depression. But bad aim. I suck. That's fine. He's rushing me for some reason. Alright, I have more health. I have the high ground. And you're playing a T-44.
We have penetrated their shield.
Got his driver too. Gold shell, stock gun.
Ready to fire. We penetrated our enemy's armor. Target
Is that 85? It's not the 100mm.
Our track is hit.
Yeah, it's 85. Oh, there you go, folks. The Type 57. Such a good vehicle. Such a good vehicle. It's a jewel of the whole tech tree. The 𝗃𝗃𝘁𝘁, the 𝗃𝗃𝘁𝘁, Average, whatever. You could play with them, you could sell them if you want, but they're average. At best, like a 5.5 out of 10, right? They're average, mediocre-ish. But this vehicle, holy crap. Exquisite gun depression. Gun depression is insane without the suspension working in. You don't need it. It's just straight up. It's like playing with a mill, except it's actually viable now. But funny enough, 𝗲𝗄𝘃𝘆 and the 𝗲𝗲𝘃𝘆 originally had 15 degrees of gun depression, which is also pretty nuts. But this thing has a hull armor. It has more cruise for the cruise skills, even though lack of a loader for safe stowage and intuition. Also, the gold shell is somewhat mediocre. 250mm pen is alright, but it's not the best. So you'll struggle against like a fully non-weak spotted vehicle like a mouse, or technically a Type 5 based on the default armor. You'll have weak spots on the tortoise or doom turtle, so you could manage, but fully armored vehicles like the mouse, you'll have a hard time. But otherwise, yeah, it's a very good vehicle. Well, there you go, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. There's nothing to talk about. There's no news. I don't want to play with Onslaught. It's such a chore. But yeah, one of the tech tree vehicles that I'm actually excited to play. It doesn't feel like a chore. It actually feels good. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
沈むように溶けてゆくように二人